Hi Veronica, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good, thank you for asking. How are things going in flight school?
It's going alright. Can't complain. It's been a little tough trying to get more students into flight school, and also recruiting instructors has been proving to be difficult as well.
I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully I can be of some help today in regards to your problems.
Yes, I'm feeling very hopeful. I'm glad to be meeting with you again.
You ready to get started?
Yes, what have you got for me?
So by coming here today, I can assume that you're still interested in the Garmin G1000s.
Yes, I most definitely am, and I'm excited to hear more about them from you today.
Well, I'm confident that I have the product that will be exactly what you're looking for today. If you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and give a sales presentation. It should only be around roughly 10 minutes.
Sounds great. Let's get to it.
So I'd like to start off with some logical approaches, if that's okay. So I remember from the last time we talked, the large flight display and altitude and heading reference system were the two features you were particularly interested in, is that correct?
Yes, I very much like how the G1000s come with these features.
I couldn't agree more. The main advantage of the large flight display is primarily how much easier it makes it to read the altitude, airspeed, and heading compared to the old 6-stack steam gauges. The altitude and heading reference system is improved performance. It offers improved performance over existing vertical and directional gyros. It is faster at calculating the forces enacted on the aircraft at any time, giving current and accurate readings for the airspeed, altitude, and heading.
Oh yes, that would be a great thing for athletes to have.
I couldn't agree more. And the benefits of this are very rational and easy to understand. This will lead to students becoming more proficient and more precise pilots in the plane, knowing that they are getting the most out of these flight displays. And they won't have to wonder for any inaccuracies occurring for airspeed, altitude, and heading. And it would also be much simpler for instructors to teach on, given how easy they are to understand.
I know that is definitely something I need of, as I am looking to benefit my students and instructors most.
Right, so what do you think of the features in the G1000 so far? Do you have any questions for me?
I think those features sound really great. I do have a couple of questions.
I'd be mad if you didn't.
What if something were to go wrong with one of these features? Would I have to buy a whole new system?
It's a great question. Actually, Garmin has great support for all of their customers, and all these products come with a 2-year warranty. Even after that time, Garmin will work with you in a timely manner and fix any problems that arise as needed. And if anything comes up that is on Garmin's end, say a software issue that is not at all caused by your students or your instructors, will be provided and solved by them, of course.
Great to hear. That is definitely reassuring. Another logistical question I have is how long it will take for these systems to be installed on the planes.
Typically, it's not a long process at all and should be done in a timely manner. As soon as sales are confirmed and billed, we would be in touch with you, giving you up-to-date communication on the shipment, receiving, and time of installing when it comes closer, and most of that information will come from me personally.
Perfect. That is good to know that I would be provided with all the information I need.
Exactly. So far, do you think the G1000s might be helpful in a solution to your current problems?
Yes, it is sounding like a strong option and contender right now.
Well, that is really what we want to hear. Now, is it okay if I go over some intangible reasons for you choosing the Garmin G1000s?
Great, I'm ready.
Sounds great. So some of the other features that come from purchasing the G1000 is the student progress and also the instructor progress, that will result.
I know I'm wanting that as my goal at the flight school to help them achieve their goals and also earn profits.
Right, I mean, that's what anyone could ask for. So with the G1000, students would be more proficient in the plane, as we stated previously, and instructors can teach better because of how much easier it is to teach on these large flight displays. And this will greatly enhance the experience of both the instructors and the students.
Oh, perfect. I see that happening as a result for sure.
Yes, and with this will come many benefits. With good word of mouth from current students and instructors, I imagine more students and instructors wanting to fly at your flight school, as well as higher passing rates on their check rides and becoming more confident of their skills in the planes. And with this will come higher profits, as it will bring in more students and instructors and gain more revenue for you.
And that is exactly the objective of my school, to help future generations of pilots. I am loving the benefits of this product.
Amazing. I agree. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
Actually, I do. If I were to purchase this product, would you be my main point of contact, or would I be passed on to someone else at Garmin?
Wonderful question. So I would remain as your main point of contact. I would see through the entire rest of the purchasing process and anything you need help with, like delivery fees, questions about delivery, installment, and anything comes up. However, you also have the full support of Garmin customer support team as a source of reference as well. And there are many resources on the website as many resources on the websites as well to help with frequently asked questions and any other items that may come up.
Nice. I love how much support Garmin provides. I feel like I would never have to be confused if I bought this, as there are many sources to go to in times of help.
Exactly, and that's what you get when you purchase any sort of Garmin product.
One other question I have is why should I not stick with the current playing systems over buying these new Garmin systems?
It's a great question, Veronica. Not to overemphasize anything that we've already discussed, but I can tell your students and instructors are very important to you and what you do at your school. And you mentioned you're currently having some tough times, gaining new students, new instructors, and having updated systems will change both of these problems and bring in even more students and instructors. Technology is ever changing in this day and age, and industries like aviation have to keep up and stay up to date, or you will be left behind in a rather fast fashion. Upgrading the Garmin G1000s will keep your planes competitive and in the loop with other flight schools and keep students and instructors happy.
Those are some very good and persuasive points as to updating my plane systems. Thank you.
No problem. If you don't have any more questions right now, I was thinking we could move on into a helpful tool that I have for you.
Sounds great. What is it?
So what I call this right here is the T-balance chart. So what I do is I just take out a big piece of paper and we draw a big T down the middle of it. On one side we'll have reasons not to buy, and on the other side we'll have reasons to buy. So at the end, you will write down what you want, what draws you away from this product, what draws you into this product, and then at the end we can compare and see if this product really is what you want and what you need. And hopefully at the end of this side will be longer than this side.
That sounds like a really great way to help me decide. Thanks for suggesting it. Let's do it.
Of course. So what are some reasons to not make this purchase? And go ahead and write them down as you think. I want this to be a very immersive product.
First would be money. I could use the money spent on this product for another aspect of the flight school.
Okay.
Secondly, I could go with a different system that might be more beneficial or cheaper. 3, there is no 100% guarantee this will bring in more students and instructors.
Those are all very good points and concerns to have. To address these quickly, I'd like to reiterate, as I said before, how technology is ever changing. So whether you decide to buy the new systems now or later, it will eventually be something that you have to do in order to keep these planes airworthy. So why not go ahead and invest now and reap the rewards rather than having to shell out the money later when you don't need to. And for another system, Garmin offers competitive prices for their product, and the cost is worth all the benefits. No system can guarantee you that it will always answer all the problems you have, but going with Garmin 1000 or the G1000 is not a bad shout whatsoever.
That is all very true and definitely decreases my concerns.
Sounds great. Now, if you don't mind, let's brainstorm some of the reasons to buy the Garmin G1000.
Alright, first it will help update my technology in my planes and provide fast and accurate information. The GPS allows there to be more real-time depictions and helps the pilot calculate flight time, distance, and fuel burn. Next, the G1000 has a warranty that would be nice if anything bad did happen, and the customer service also seems great. Also, the instructors and students will be able to learn a new, relatively easy system that will benefit their learning now and help their careers in the future with airlines to understand. Lastly, students wanting to learn on these types of planes and instructors that like to teach on them will then be drawn to my school.
Those are all very good reasons to buy. Now, if we take a look at your T-balance sheet, there's an overwhelming number of reasons to buy, whether than not to buy.
Looks like you're right.
So would you like to go ahead and decide to buy the, let's just say 10 units of the Garmin G1000 today and make this official?
Yes, I would like to purchase your product and commit to it.
Perfect. Well, I see you already have a pen. I have a contract for you to sign right here. And just so we have everything in writing, go ahead and read it over, sign for me. It is binding. to you buying Garmin G1000s for your flight school, and it lays out the add-ons, the features, the warranty that comes along with it, and it also discovers delivery and sources of help so that you have everything here. So just take a minute, read over it, and then you can sign.
Perfect. Thank you for this and having this with you. Let me look over it.
Of course.
There we go. All good and signed.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your business, Veronica. It's been a pleasure. I'm very grateful you took the time and chance to meet with me and listen to the solution I offer to your problems and to agree to buy this product. I promise to uphold all of your expectations, and I know you will be happy with this product, and so will your students and instructors. Garmin will be here for you every step of the way, as will I.
Thank you. I'm very excited and I think this will be a great business relationship.
I couldn't agree more. I'll be in touch with you after this to let you know if the product has officially been purchased, billed, and when it is supposed to be delivered. I will also send over some installment information and tracking information to you. You already have my email, and so I can easily contact you.
Perfect. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Here is my business card for your reference in case anything comes up. At any time, feel free to call me or email me anytime. I'm all yours.
Thank you. I look forward to receiving these products and having the Garmin G1000s at my flight school.
I'm very excited for good luck. I'll be in touch. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day.